Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Your Beautiful Life with Jenali. I am your host, Jenali, and I am so excited for you guys to be here. Happy Wednesday. This energy shift that we have been going through has been really intense, and I am really excited to learn what shift has been happening in your life this week. So leave a comment down below. I'm really curious to see. So, if you know about me, I have been able to see since I was 3. I'm a spiritual hypnotherapist, and I have been teaching people over the last 16 years how to utilize the power of their words and how to utilize the power of their subconscious mind to receive the things that they want in life. So, today I want to teach a little bit about the power of words and how to allow your words to work for you rather than against you. So, one of the greatest lessons I could have learned 16 years ago was how to use the power of my words, how to switch my mind and let it work for me, or let it benefit me rather than going against me. The words we speak are either going to build us or they're going to break us. And too often humans say the opposite of what they want, and then they receive that and become angry, thinking that's not what they asked for, but it really is. And so today I want to teach you a little bit about that. First of all, I want to give you a disclaimer. Here in Idaho, we have harvest going on. So I've got some allergies. I'm a little bit dizzy. So I do apologize ahead of time if my voice is a little crackly. And when it comes time for readings, there's a lot of stuff going on over here in the air. So, okay. So the way we structure our sentences, it can affect us. It can really affect us. It could build us or it could break us. And 11 years ago, when I became a spiritual hypnotherapist, my words learned to communicate with my subconscious mind. Okay, will you pop that back up for me real quick? I have a caller. There we go, Jeannie. Okay. Hello, Jeannie. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hi, how are you? From New York. How
I'm
are
okay.
you?
Yes, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. What can I help you with today?
I love life.
Ooh, okay. Please tell me your full birthday if you're willing.
5171.
Did you say 5-1?
Yes, May 1st, 71.
1971. Okay. Oh, okay. What questions do you have that I can help you with?
Um, is the relationship that I'm currently in going to progress?
Okay. Are you willing to give me his full birthday really quickly so I can tune into his energy as well?
Uh, 12/19/70.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just, if you don't know, I do numerology, and that's how I'm able to grasp onto your energy and to feel everything that's going on. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that there is definitely potential for you guys to come together and to progress. He's got some hangups, and some of his hangups have to do with inner conflict of how he sees himself, self worth, and he just kind of shuts down. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So for you guys, in order for you to progress, it's going to have to be free will from him. If he's willing to open up and communicate with you, he's got a lot of trauma, it looks like, that he just holds on to. And so if he's able to work through that and you guys can learn how to communicate, especially on his side, yes, it will progress. But it does look like that most of it is going to have to come from his side of it if he's willing to.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any other questions I can answer for you at this time?
Is there anything I should know?
When it comes to him or to the relationship or just you yourself in
Yes.
general?
Yes. Me myself.
You yourself. Okay. Yeah. So the number one thing it looks like that you really need to focus on a little bit more is protecting your own energy, because it does kind of look like you leave your energy too far open for kind of like chaos to come in and you're just feeling drained. Is that accurate?
No, I'm very protective of my peace.
Okay. So do you do a lot of protection things? Do you do protection on a regular basis?
Well, I don't let too many people into my life.
Okay. So what, just to like reiterate, what I am seeing is that your energy gets really big and it leaves it open for things to come, energies to come in and kind of just wear you down a little bit. So the only thing I'm seeing for you right now is just to make sure that you are grounded and that you are doing your protection. And that's really what I'm just getting through your energy right now.
Okay.
Hey, is there anything else I can help you with?
Um, I don't think so. It was more so the relationship
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that I was
So
curious
definitely does look
about.
like it does definitely look like there's potential for you guys to grow together. He just needs to release some of that stuff that's been deep within him and learn to communicate a little bit better. And it really does look like you guys have a really good chance at it if he's willing to do that.
Okay, that's great.
Yes. Okay. Well, have a great night.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. Bye. Ooh, Cassie. Okay. Cassie from Salt Lake. Cassie, are you
Hi,
there?
how are you?
I'm
I
doing so
am.
good.
How
How
are
are you?
you? Thank
I'm
you.
good.
I'm doing great. Thanks.
What can I help you with?
Well, I had questions. I have tons of questions, but I am trying to learn and practice and more spiritual practice and get into my intuitive side and learn more of that practice. What can I do? What do you see me doing with that and where I'm going with that?
Okay. Can you please provide me with your full birthday?
Sure. It's 9/21 of 84.
Okay. So, as far as your healing practice goes, your intuitive, your psychic abilities, it really looks like um, you have what I would call like the healing hands, the power of touch in order to help people heal their physical bodies. It looks like you're already opening up a lot when it comes to taking on people's emotions and feelings. Have you been able to feel pain from other people from what's coming from inside of their bodies?
Um, Not that I've noticed like initially, but I do work in healthcare.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just
So you
I've
kind of
always
understand
worked
a
in
little bit.
healthcare, so that's what I've worked in. So maybe I'm just used to it.
Yes. So many times throughout my career, what I've seen is that people are already utilizing their abilities and they just do not understand that that's what they are doing. And because you already have
Yeah.
what I call the healing hands and the power of healing through touch, you'd also probably notice over your lifetime that you can give really good hugs and transmute people's energy through hugging them. Have you ever known that about yourself?
I'm not a hugger, so that's very interesting. I'm not
Okay.
like a hugger for even my family.
Can you, I mean, if you're willing, because obviously this is free will, somebody that you're comfortable with, to give them a really good hug. I mean, your hands are going on their back, your chest is touching, your third eyes are by each other. And when you can give a decent amount of time hug, like 10 seconds or so, you're going to be able to touch them and to help transmute their energy. And maybe because you do not like to hug, there's some part of your spirit, your subconscious mind that already knows that, and maybe you're like pushing people's energy away because you're thinking you're going to take it on, but you do have healing. Now they're also telling me that you seem to have conversations in your head quite a bit, right? To yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, all the
But do you
time.
realize that this isn't all you? This is a way for you to also communicate with spirits on the other side. Have you realized that yet?
No, not yet, because I feel like it's always just me. But I've been trying to practice with my meditation, and all of that is coming in. Like I'm really working on my meditation and practicing on that. So,
Yeah, well, okay, so this is something I teach my clients. Um, when I'm doing meditation, and once you get to that spot where your thoughts are slowed down, then ask a question. And as you're conversating with yourself, notice the other side of the conversation is not you. It is your spirit guides, it is your ancestors, it's a lot of times, sometimes ascended masters. You need to learn how to discern between your mind and when it's actually a spirit coming in and talking to you. And because you're opening up in that way, you're going to start being able to know things about other people and probably even get to the point where you're doing readings because they're going to come in and communicate with you. But you're also going to have to learn how to trust yourself because it looks like you haven't learned how to trust yourself quite yet with that process. You're going to think you're crazy or you're just making stuff up, but really, you have several
yeah,
abilities coming in at the same time, which do you feel overwhelmed frequently?
I'm always overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed with everything. But yes,
Yes.
yes, very overwhelmed.
Yeah. I'm going to teach you a trick, and I did have to do this for myself. I had to learn very
Okay.
early on that we could change our abilities. And I'm going to give you an example. I've been able to see spirits with my human eyes for since I was 3 years old. But somewhere, maybe in my early 30s, I told them I don't want to see you anymore. I want to hear you. And it changed. I learned that we could change them. And all of a sudden, I'm starting to hear voices in my right ear with my actual human ears, and sometimes in the dark, right? There's nobody there. It creeped me out. And so I ended up having to tell them, okay, I don't like that. Can you just talk to me like maybe when the lights are on and I'm going to the bathroom so I don't want to run away? And I ended up asking them to show me just in my third eye. And it took me a long time to develop that because I had to interpret almost like images that I was seeing. You are in control. These
Mhm.
abilities are yours. If there's something you cannot handle, tell them to turn it off. If there's something you want to increase, tell them to turn it on. And you are in control. So which one would you rather start off with? Them communicating with you, the healing of the hands, um the feeling you get from other people's bodies and emotions, which one would you rather have? And then that's what I would tell them that you want to turn on, and if you want the others off, turn them off until you develop that one.
Oh, that's perfect because I feel like I have like a lot of it. I just need to maybe increase some of them so I can recognize them a little bit more as
Yes.
what I want them to be,
Yes,
what
and
I
most people
want
don't even
to
know that they
notice.
can do that. So have you ever considered doing some type of coaching? Me myself, I'm only like 2 hours away from you. I actually do like a 4 to 6 week coaching, and there might be something in your area that you could do that, where I help people open up their abilities and understand the abilities that they do have now or how to develop them. Is there something you've ever considered doing before?
Yes, I believe there is a medium that is near me that does do some sort of classes near me that I'm going to look into.
Yes, you definitely should, because as fast as your abilities are coming in, it's going to be very beneficial for you so that your energy can be balanced, your anxiety can be balanced, and that overwhelming feeling should subside as you're really working with the energy that you're receiving.
Okay, that's great to know. That'll be helpful. And then I can get what I need from this because I want it. I'm looking
Yes.
for it. I just want to be able to recognize what's coming in and know what to do with it.
Yes. Yeah. So one more thing real quick before I let you go is that sorry, I got a message on the screen and my brain kind of went blank.
No, you're
um,
good.
so is when you're getting overwhelmed, instead of asking like, what's wrong with me? The question I start off with is who's wrong with me? Not to be negative, but that helps me discern and to break it down with is this my energy or is this somebody else's energy? And when you're having a conversation with yourself, to break it down, is this me or is this somebody else? And that is how I originally learned to break down the energy and discern what was my abilities compared to what was just my own.
That that's great. That'll help me. I do a lot of trauma informed care with my patients because it's not like
Yeah.
what's wrong with you, it's what happened to you.
Yes.
So that's
And if you're
that's kind
doing
of the
that,
same
guaranteed,
type of thing.
yes. But if you're doing that, guaranteed, you're taking on some of that stuff and not realizing that it's not yours. And then you're just getting overwhelmed and overstimulated and exhausted and all those things. So you've got to learn how to break it down. And that's easy to do. Just practice it every day, maybe a few times a day. What's wrong with me? Who have I been around? Who's given me this energy? And as you ask those questions, start dismissing it, throwing it away, and it'll start clearing up by itself naturally.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much for your
Yeah.
assistance today. I really appreciate you talking to me.
Yes, have a great night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You as well. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. Okay, guys, I'm so excited to have callers all over. But I would really like to go back into the power of the words. So before I started tonight, I was pretty dizzy and tired, but as I'm receiving energy from everybody else on the other side, I just feel so lit up about it. So going back into the power of the words, 11 years ago, I became a spiritual hypnotherapist, and they taught us how to communicate with the subconscious mind. And when we communicate with the subconscious mind, in order to receive our goals or what we desire, there's certain ways that you have to communicate with the brain. And this is really exciting. Most of the words that we use as humans are negative, or our sentences are negatively structured. So a few tips I want to give you guys today is number one, your subconscious mind and your brain cancel out any negative words that you say, such as the word don't, sorry, the word don't. The word don't is so negative. So if I'm telling you, don't look over there, immediately all your brain heard was look over there, because it cancels out the word don't. So think about small children, don't touch that, don't touch that. And what do? They just go touch that because that's exactly what you told their subconscious brain. So don't is a negative word that your brain crosses out. Can't is another one. Stop is another one. How many times have you told somebody like stop that and they just keep doing it? So there's other words that I would like to teach you to raise the vibration of your sentence, to raise the vibration of what you're trying to achieve so that it can come in faster. Again, so many times humans are saying the opposite of what they mean. They're receiving the opposite. They become angry about it, but they received exactly what they asked for without even knowing it. So when I learned how to replace my words, the higher vibrational words to use in order to receive what I wanted, these are some of those. So number one, the word but. I have replaced the word but with the word however. Whenever I'm talking to the subconscious mind, if I say the word but, I love you, but your subconscious brain is only going to hang on to that last part of the sentence, the negative part. So I say the word however, it raises the vibration of your sentence, and it really allows the brain to retain all the words, not just that little one. If you guys watched my previous one from last week, I taught you that the word money itself right now has such a negative vibration tied to it. People are always saying things like, I need money. Money is a really negative word right now. So I was taught by Spirit last year, earlier this year, I guess it was, to replace the word money with coin and currency. As the vibration lifts, and it makes you like more lit up inside, you're going to attract more income, coin and currency. That's the original word, by the way. Um, I replaced the word I'm sorry with I apologize. Okay. Ooh, how about the word want? The words want and need. If I say things like, I want more money, the universe is going to say, oh, you want more money? Yes, you do. And here's the way that you want more money. And you're going to see more things that you want money for. Or I need money. The universe is going to say, oh, you need money. And I'm going to show you why you need money. Right? The tires need to be changed. The windshield needs to be changed. Um, other things like hospital trips, doctor visits, and you're saying you need money, and the universe is just saying, yes, you do. And these are all the ways you need money. So instead of saying the word want or need, I actually say the words I desire. I desire. Okay, it's higher vibrational again. You're able to receive a little bit more quicker of the things you actually do want. I replaced the word busy with the word productive. If you're saying I'm too busy, you're putting out this vibration to people that you're not reachable. They can't reach out to you. Think about it if you have a small business by chance, and you're saying I'm busy, I'm too busy, I'm too busy. People aren't gonna be attracted to come in all the time. So I'm productive. I changed those words around. I earlier said the word stop or don't is a negative word. That's true. I did replace that with the word refrain. Refrain from doing that. No matter how many times I say refrain from doing that, refrain from that, it is high vibrational, it's uplifting, the emotions are higher. It's much better than saying stop that. Stop that is so negative and demeaning and putting people down, whereas refrain from doing that is still upbeat. The brain retains that all. Uh, Oh, one of my favorites. I stopped using the word problem and I replaced that with the word challenge. A challenge is something that you can overcome, whereas a problem is always just a problem. So I now say it's a challenge, or that my challenge is not the problem. Challenges can be overcome. Okay. I switched out the word change for the word shift. Don't need you to change. I need you to shift. That's that one has really shifted my life. Okay. Oh, compromise. We're going to compromise and come together. In life, maybe we shouldn't really be compromising. So I did shift that word to align. Align. We are coming into alignment. I'm going to do this. You're going to do that. We're going to come into alignment together. Ooh, this one I learned one time when I was going on a cruise and I couldn't get on the cruise ship because I didn't have the proper documentation and I was stuck in New Orleans, which became one of the biggest lessons of my life. I love New Orleans. I want to go back there frequently. But I learned during that moment to stop saying the word stuck. I'm not stuck here. I get to experience this. I'm not stuck in life. I'm experiencing this in life. And as you're using higher vibrational words, your sentences begin to fill you up with light. Your brain understands what's happening. The other side can come in and help you more often, right? To help you to obtain the things that you want more easily rather than fighting up against it with your own words. Hey, your body listens to everything you say. No matter if you're talking about somebody or talking with somebody, your body listens to every single sentence you say. It harvests it as if you were talking just about yourself. So using those positive words to shift your life is going to actually even make you healthier and happier. So one thing to think about is people, again, we talk very negative. A lot of my clients, when they come into me for my naprapathy, which is natural chiropractic, they say things like, my back is killing me. Oh, that's my bad ankle. Oh, that's, my head is killing me. But what they really want to do is feel comfort. Okay. When people say, I don't want to be stressed, they just ended that sentence with the word stressed. Again, don't is a negative word. So what they're saying is, I want to be stressed. What they mean to say is, I desire to feel calm, or I do feel calm. I feel at peace. I desire to feel peace. So for this next week, I would really encourage you guys all to really be aware of the words that you are speaking. What is your mind holding on to? If you have plans, if you have goals, and you would like to increase your life by becoming happier and healthier and manifesting faster, really watch the structure of your words and how you use them in a sentence and when you are using them. And this has really helped me in my life through manifesting the last 16 years. I am so excited to be with you guys. I will be here next Wednesday at the same time. Go ahead and leave me some comments about any questions you might have about the power of your words and how I can better help you. I hope you tune in next week for another time of your beautiful life with Jenali. Have a good night, guys.